UFC 2023. Come on. UFC 2023 was one of the worst years yet. It may not be in the top 5, but it was one of the worst years. It was one of the worst it was one of the worst fucking years that the UFC had lost a lot. Lost a lot, and the tickets fucking their fucking tickets sales are on a decline. Obviously, Dana, every time he does a press conference, he fucking tells people that the fucking thing is a sold out, when that is not the case. We do our research, and it turns out the fight wasn't sold out, but we're not into that. Oh, back we're gonna talk about the divisions. Heavyweight division. You got the heavyweight division. One of the most interesting heavyweights in heavyweight history left the company, and he left a fucking big hole in the heavyweight division. He left a huge fucking hole in the heavyweight division, and his name is Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou, the man who decided to chase his dreams. He decided to chase his dreams when he decided to chase his dreams and realized that the UFC does not respect fighters, and the UFC does not respect fucking fighters, and the UFC does not respect Francis Ngannou. He decided to leave the company, and guess what? The UFC heavyweight division is in shambles. One of the greatest MMA fighters of all time is the current champ of the heavyweight division. He's the current champ of the heavyweight division, and you got it, and then you got another heavyweight champion and then you got another heavyweight champion that is considered heavyweight champion by DC, and his name is Tom Aspinall. When he's not really the champ, but the MMA media is branding him as a champion. So heavyweight division has two champions. Francis Ngannou left a big hole in the division, and now there's no interesting fights in the heavyweight division. Now you got two veterans left that can sell fights. Stipe Miocic and you got Stipe Miocic and John Jones. They are going to fight, but but the interim champ is also not gonna fight the actual champ, John Jones. Why did they give him that belt? Let's talk about the build up. Right? Remember, this is the whole thing episode. I started there, and now I'm going there. Now let's look at how the heavyweight division started. 2023, Francis Ngannou defeated 2020 fucking no man. 2020 fucking 2. Yeah. Francis Ngannou, how it started. Francis Ngannou. Oh man. When the heavyweight division was on a roll in 2023, to now is in shambles because of one man, the man that left the company, the man that realized that the UFC does not respect fighters. The UFC does not respect fighters, and the UFC did not respect him. Francis Ngannou left the heavyweight division in shambles, and The heavyweight division at the moment has 2 champions. Does that make sense to you? And the interim champion is not gonna fight the actual champion because they want to do a fight of 2 veterans in the game. One of the greatest MMA fighters of all time versus one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, according to Dana. And I'm quoting Dana on that. That's how he's promoting that fight. But it does not do justice in the heavyweight division. Now, what am I talking about? We are going to touch on the heavyweight division right now, and we are talking about 2023 UFC is down. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane, and we're gonna see how we got